Hey everyone, hope everyone is doing great. So today we're gonna do just some live streaming to showcase the system using the Alpha AI Plus signals as well as our usual manual trade, which is using the quant system signal S1, S2, and S3 for signals. So first of all, we have a very successful trading session this morning. If you guys can see, we have first trade at around like, I would say 7 a.m. in the morning, Pacific time, which is my time. The first trade was losing, didn't make money. The second trade, because we're using actually 3 to 1. So the second trade made, if you guys can see here, this is our stop loss here. Second trade made almost 147 ticks, which means this around $700. And also I'm gonna show you the losing. I don't wanna show you only the winning. So there's a losing here, we are here, and then we lost, and then we exit the trade right here. Almost 99 ticks. So this was, this is a rule actually. Yeah. So this was around, 495. And then we have another trade here, this one here, which is the bot didn't take it because it's didn't meet the condition. The bot actually take only this trade, which is hit the profit target. So we enter here and we stopped out here, which is 107 ticks, which is around, let's say $500. So 500 plus the, how much? Plus 700 or 800, almost 1300 minus, we make around $900 this morning. And just by following the bot entry and stop loss. We didn't change anything, we just follow it, right? But I'm also gonna show you our manual trade setups, and I'm gonna explain what is the difference between, we're actually trading both, by the way. We're trading a manual setups as well as the automated setups, each one on different accounts. And the way we trade the manual setups is because it's fun, I like trading. So yeah, the bot itself is good, you can actually leave it alone, but we like to trade manual. Also, the good thing about trading the bots is you can actually turn the bot off and it's gonna print the signal for you. Just add your entry here and then stop loss here, profit target. Or you can actually let it run by automated, and then you can adjust your target depending on the market structure, which is I prefer. Because let's face it, the market doesn't know or doesn't give a crap about your profit targets, excuse my language. It doesn't know where your profit target is, it doesn't know where your stop loss is, it doesn't know anything like that. The market is moving in a structure. This structure, depending on the supply and demand areas, depending on the support resistance. That's why we added here the supply and demand area. We have an indicator here. This is actually a must-have indicator for anyone day trading. We have, it's called quant supply and demand. So we have two versions of the quant supply and demand. One is zone size, which is going to be 300, which is look bar for the previous 300 bars. And the other one, smaller size, look for 90 bars. So as you can see, there is actually a big supply area and demand area here, green, and there is the one in the middle and this one here, right? And we have these lines, the white line and the blue lines. So the white line, the blue lines, the white line is a daily support resistance. So the way we do this is we go to the daily and we give the daily chart, and let's say you go to load previous 1500 days. And then we start looking for any support resistance, and we start doing lines like this, line, like draw line. Then when you draw line, you double click on it, you make it attached to all charts. Once you do all charts, it's gonna show in your 1 minute chart here. So which means this actually is a very crucial area as support resistance, because it's a daily support resistance. So it's a very crucial. So you can do this. I would say whatever, by the way, whatever system you're trading, it doesn't matter if it's our system or your own trading strategy, it doesn't matter. You cannot trade without knowing your levels. Because think about it. What is trading is? Trading is humans' behavior. I want to buy something at certain price, and someone else wanna sell it to me, and vice versa. Who can control who buy or who sell? The price. And who is gonna say the price? The history, which means the daily support resistance and the 15-minute support resistance. So if you are in a trade and your profit target above the daily, and you know that and you see it, and you just, you know what, I will keep the trade because I want to stick with my rules. Nobody cares, and the market doesn't care about your rules. It doesn't care about your profit target. It only cares what is happening right now. Right now, it is a daily support resistance, and your target is above it. So it doesn't make any sense to leave the trade running. Hopefully, it will break it. Yes, it might break it. Yes, but why you say hopefully? There is no chance to say hopefully. Your only job, whatever you trade the bot, or you trade the manual trade my system, or your own strategy, your only job to know what is gonna happen, what is happening right now, at this moment. I don't care about my stop loss, I don't care about my profit. What happened right now? If I'm in a trade and I see there is an area in front of me, and I just stubborn, I want to get 80 ticks profit or 100 ticks profit, that's a bad way to trade. Get 10 ticks profit, man, 20 ticks profit, doesn't matter. So I'll show you how we traded this. So we add the daily support resistance. We draw the lines. We see, we know where is the area of interest. Like you see, I have an area here, like see this support and resistance. We're gonna just draw the line, make copy this one here. Of course, I'm gonna lock it because I don't want to mess with it in a 1 minute chart, and then I'm going to move it like this. Let's say I see here, the rule is you need at least 3 bars to touch it. Once you do that, double click, should make it all chart, and then you lock it. Once you do that, it will actually show in your 1 minute chart. So whenever you trade in 1 minute chart, you will see this area. So you can actually know, I know what, yeah, I'm in a daily support resistance now, I'm going to be careful. We do the same with the 15 minutes. You draw your lines 15 minutes, make different color so you know it's a 15 minutes, and then lock it, all charts, and you should see like this. So now if you look at the chart, we have the daily, the white lines, we have the blue lines, the 15, and we have a supply and demand. So the way you trade the bot automated is whenever you bot take a trade, if you want to bot take it for you, that's fine. If you want to make it off and you take the trade manual, that's fine. Your only job is to see where is my target. Like if I'm here, if I'm taking this trade here, if I'm read right now, and this live trade like happening right now, and my target is here, I'm gonna move my target right here. Come on, because it's the daily support resistance. I'm not gonna, yes, break it, take the trade, but I'm not gonna wait for that. I don't want to wait to hopefully something can happen. No. Even this morning, this trade, the bot take it is a losing trade. Actually, I take it manually, and it was a winning trade because what happened is, I see the signal happen, I take my profit, I take my entry here, my profit was here. I know this is a 15-minute support resistance. So, see what happened? Boom, hit my entry, bounce back immediately. It's not going to happen all the time. But the goal here is you must follow my profit or stop. It doesn't gonna follow anything. It doesn't know you, it doesn't know your stop, it doesn't know your profit. So you are a reaction of this market at this moment. At this moment. It doesn't mean you're not following your rules. Your rules is you already have rules, you already have the system running, your job is to see what the music is doing right now, at this second. Not 1 second later, right now. Right? This is the automated system. It's a very, very easy, just let it run. You can actually go to strategy and turn it off and play the sound. Once you hear it, add your buy limit, sell limit, and your only job is to stare at the chart and see where is your profit target going. Add your profit target also. Okay? One more thing. By the way, what I'm saying now, you can apply it for whatever anything you're using. It doesn't matter if you're using our system, my system, it doesn't matter. You can apply it in any system or trading system you use. If your profit target is here, let's say, or here, whatever your profit target is, and you see the market is going in your favor, and before hitting your target, bounce, let's say this is your profit target here, and you have the market moving up, and didn't hit your target, and then moving down a little bit, and then moving down a little bit, then moving up again. Oh man, I did a line. Oh man, and this time, it didn't go up, down, and then move it down again. All of this, your target is here, right? Move it down again, and then moving up again, like 3 times. Now, what do you see now? What do you see? What's the market is telling you at this specific second? Market is telling you there is something here. The market when the price go in a specific price limit and rejected 3 times, that tell you something is happening. That tell you actually sellers are stronger in this area. Every time buyers push it, I'm gonna put it down. 3 times. Now we have 2 choices. Either you say, you know what? No. I'm very good. I will actually
order submitted.
My profit target is here. Actually, there's a trade live happening now. As good we happen at there's a trade live happening right now. See, by the way, if I am taking this trade now, I'm gonna actually cancel this. I'm not gonna take this trade.
Order canceled.
I will not take this trade. Because of what? The trade is actually at the support resistance, at my supply and demand. Why should I take it? Why? And who tell me the market can go up here? And we are at all-time high anyway. So who gonna tell me? I'm not gonna do this. Just cancel. That's why I prefer if you make it manual. So you can actually hear the sound and you decide if you take the trade or no. So let's get back to this example. So if the market goes up in your favor 3 times, and your target is here, and you see it three tops happening, do not wait for the pullback and hit your stop, because it will happen. 8 out of 10, it will happen. When it happens 3 tops, 8 out of 10 market will push down, and it might go back again, but it might hit your stop. So why you should wait for hitting your stop? Because this is my target. I want to wait. I want to be disciplined. This is not discipline. This is you stopping yourself against the market who doesn't know you, or your profit, or your stop. So when you see 3 tops like this, take your money, man. Take your money. Just exit that immediately. Or move your stop like, hey, or whatever. Exit the trade. Do not put your stop like even. But I would say, at the second you see the 3 tops and the market still pulling back, just close the trade. Close it. Take money. Whatever you make, 100, 250, it doesn't make your money. And wait for the next setup. Your setup should be exclusively clear. This is my target, and if it go hit my target, beautiful. Give me tops. I'm monitoring it. What's happening here? I don't want to go market go in my favor 5 ticks before my target and go hit back my stop loss. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just whenever you see market condition is not aligning with your trade, exit. Exit. Your job, whatever you trade bought, manual, whatever. That's why I don't like to keep, that's why I all see my traders, yes, it's an automated system. See what happened now? It's a support resistance area. What do you think is going to happen? And it is stuck between daily and supply and demand. There's a stupid way to take trade in this area. Why you should do that? And it's already now, what time is it? It's like already 12 p.m. Pacific. It's like 3 p.m. now. Why did you do that? No way. So that's why we designed the system is to take the heavy lifting for you. You don't need to analyze anything. We're still doing this in the manual trade. I love it. I have to do this in manual trade. I love this system here, the other one, the manual trade. I love it too. But with this automated system, we take the heavy lifting for you. You don't need to analyze anything. You don't need to, see what's happening. You just have a signal. All your job is, before placing the trade, do we have a room for target? If we do, yes, place your entry, and then where's your target? Do you have a support resistance area? Where is the closest one? My target's gonna be there. That's it. And while you are in the trade, do not just take the trade and go, work out or drink coffee. No, watch it. Watch the trade. What's happening? There is any, rejection happening. What is happening here? And then if it hit your target, that's fine. If it goes back, hit your stop, that's fine too. Take the second one. That's fine. But you take your chance. You are trading this second, right? So this is the way we trade a system. That's why it's automated and semi-automated. If you want to run it by yourself, that's why I want to say, that's why 90% of the bots are losing money over time. Why? Let's break it down to what is the bot are. Bots in general are. Bots is, or what's trading actually in general? Trading is find a specific behavior happening over time, because trading is actually running by humans and we always, doing the same thing over and over. So by doing the same repeated things over time, what's happening is we need to take advantage of that. If the market goes a certain way and then go up, then if this happened the same like another time, it's most likely gonna go up. Then we take the trade. Okay, that's the bot. That's the trading in general, finding an edge. The problem with the bots, or at least the one we have in the market, because if there is a bot actually can predict what the movement of price action, it would be priceless, because it's gonna make you a millionaire in a month. The problem is, first, market structure change. Market structure change. Because the only job for the market makers is one thing: suck your money. Just to be clear. That's it. You are a small fish. They have a tank, they have a big pool. All of us are small fishes running, eating each other, and then they have the big thing. They hold all of us, scoop it out. That's their job. And this is the truth, by the way. That's why trading, it seems like it's very easy. It's fucking hard. They want to make it so easy for you so you can attract you to get this game. But it doesn't mean you cannot make money. You can actually make money. But if you be smart. So the reason most bot losing money over time, because the bot, it's a bot. You design it, okay, this is my edge. I want to make 3-to-1 profit, 1-to-1 profit, whatever profit you want, 80, 100, whatever you want to do it, right? It might work for you in a month, too, and then second month, the market is very choppy. It's ranging low, so it's not going to hit your target. It's going to go like few ticks and go back up, hit your stop loss, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. And come back, work again, and then doesn't work again, and that's it. So what I found out is we must combine both of them. Automated signals, which is automated printed signal for you immediately, and then you manage it manually depending on the price action. And let me be clear, and correct me if in a comment if I'm wrong, or you want to spend the next 5 years to discover it yourself, do it. But I'm telling you now, I'm coming from the future. If you think you're going to buy a system from me or from anyone else, that can actually make you money while you're sleeping without touching it, let me know. I'm the first one who buy it. It's not there. Because if it's there, first, you will not sell it, first of all. Second, it's not going to be like $1,000 or $2,000 or $6,000. It's going to be like like $1 million or something. And I promise you, they're not selling. If this stuff is there, you're not gonna see it in the Google Market, whatever, any website. You're not gonna see that. All right. So if you work full time, or if you work your job from 9 to 5, whatever, how much you make? You make like $20 an hour, $21 an hour, whatever you make. Why actually make you wanna like trade 2 hours in a day and all your job is to analyze the market and make money out of it? And it's a job, it's a skill that will be with you until you die. It's not gonna go away. All you need is your laptop. That's it. I'm not saying quit your job tomorrow, but if you have the skill and you already have the desire to make this as a full-time job in the future, you can do that right now. Just follow the system. And again, it's not only my trading. You can actually do your own, by the way. But my system is very accurate, like very accurate. So the way we do this is we trade the two systems side by side. We trade the two accounts. One on this one, which is the automated. One on this one, which is the manual. What I mean by automated is printing a signal for you. Automated. All you need to do is just monitor the stop and target, and take your profit, and that's it. You can make it on, you can make it off. I would say make it off. Don't make it on, and then when you hear the sound, just add your entry here, and then validate the entry first, and then add your entry, and then move your stop loss and target depending on the market structure. This is the first one. The second one, we traded our like old manual trading system. Why are you trading both? Like why are you trading this and this? Which is this one you need actually I'm gonna show you what actually the system is, which is very powerful. We barely lose in the system by now. Barely lose. Because of one thing. Again, we are not using static profit at all. Like today we take like in the first morning session, yesterday we make $1,500. Today we make $700. But in the first morning session, we did like 5 trades, 3 winners, 2 losers, end up break even, and then we make another trade, we make $500, so we end up $600 in the profit. But we are not taking a static profit and stop loss. We're using market structure. Show you how. So this is the manual setup. So what we have here, we have the supply and demand, as usual. And we have the quant system, the green-red signals, which is called S1 signal. And then we have the AI volume, if you guys can see the green and red arrows. AI volume, green and red arrows. And then we have the 100 EMA. And then we have the current day high and low, previous day high and low. And we have, of course, the swing indicator. It's a free indicator, Ninja swing. And of course, we have the support resistance for the daily and the 15-minute chart. In this system, we used to have 4, now we have 6 signals. 6. And also we have the, this one indicator is a free indicator. It's a trend line indicator. It's free Ninja Trader. We use this trends of 5. So in this system here, we have 5 signals. It's actually 6 now. 6 signals we use every single day. And it's very powerful. Let me just let you know. So the first signal is called the S1. So the S1 is very simple. Is when we have a quant system like this stripe, green and red stripe, green for long, red for short. When you have the stripe for green, it means long, and it must be above the 100 for long, must be, and there is a room for target. I want to have a room. I don't care what the target is. 20 ticks, I will get it. 10 ticks, I don't mind. Who cares? So all your job is, when you have a signal like this, buy limit, where is your next area? I would say this one here. Oh, but the The distance from this here to here, only 37 ticks. Who cares? Do not add your profit target over there because your risk is here. You're going to risk your stop loss should be below the signal bar. Someone tell me, okay, do you actually think I'm going to risk from here to here, which is almost 129 ticks, to make 37 ticks? Yes. Yes, I will do this every single day. I don't mind. What is the chance of the market do not hit your 37 ticks profit, which is, and come back, reject it, and hit your 129 ticks stop loss? If you have an accurate profit target, like an accurate one, it's 9 out of 10. It's gonna get you hit your profit target. 9 at least, maybe more. That's from experience. And instead of, you know what, I'm gonna have 129 ticks profit, so stop loss. So I need 129 ticks stop loss profit target. Do that, and let me know the result in after 1 month. You'll see yourself. So there's two options here. Either you take it, you put your profit target here, or don't take it at all. Don't take it. I don't want to risk 129 ticks. That's fine. Don't take it. But my goal here is my profit target is here. That's it. And then hit my profit, take the second trade. So this is the S1 signal. And same for short. If we have short like this one is not valid because above the 100. So this is not valid. This short is not valid. This one is valid. And guess what? Where is the target? Right here. Same thing. My stop loss here, target, oh, boom. In a minute. This one is not valid. This one is valid. My stop loss was here. Target is here. Boom. Hit it. That's it. This is the S1. S2 is if we have an S1 that is not valid because it is above or below the 100. So let's look at this trade here. This one right here. This trade is actually valid S1 because it is actually this bar, if you take a closer look, it is actually closed below the 100. So this is actually a valid trade. And this one is good trade, man, because look at this. Sometimes you're going to see this. Where is my target? When I see like there is a big move like this, there is no noise, nothing, I'm going to add my profit target right here. So where is the resistance? Is here. There is no daily, there is no 15, there is nothing. I'm going to add there's going to be my line here. I'm going to add my profit target right here. And this actually massive trade. How much make you? 90 ticks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right? But let's assume this bar didn't close below the 100. Let's assume this bar closed actually above the 100, which is going to make it not valid. In this scenario, we're looking for S2 signal. So the S2 signal is any bar closing below the 100 for short or above the 100 for long, whatever, depending on the following by the same signal, which is looking for short now, have an AI value, which is this red arrow right here. So this is your signal actually. So if you have one here, close above the 100 because it's not valid, then you're looking for AI volume, add your sell limit right here, and then where's your target? Right here. That's it. That's it. That's S2. S3, it's a very common trade, the most trade we take actually every day, which is the breakout from the supply and demand area. So the supply and demand area is green and red here, and this one also. This area is moving dynamically with the market. So whenever the market moves, this area moving dynamically. So the S3 signal is actually a breakout signal from the supply and demand. So what we need is, whenever the market go reaching the supply and demand area, we need any signal right at it. It could be touching it, it could be no, but you prefer it's touching. So let's say this AI volume. This is not a perfect example because we need the bar to be at the area. We need to get an AI volume like this for long, or S1 signal for long, right at the area. Then we add our buy limit here, and then you put profit target next support resistance. And then you're done. Like this morning, we take like, I would say, 3 back-to-back S3 signals, back-to-back. Hit profit target, the second one. Hit profit target, the second one. 3 back-to-back. Right? This is S3. Very obvious. S4, which is, I would say S4 is the most profitable trade I ever made. It doesn't happen it happens every day mostly, but it's very random. It happens. Sometimes it happens 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m., whatever. But if you catch it, man, trade 5 contracts. This trade is like massive trade. But because of the supply and demand area is moving dynamically, it's kind of hard to show you, but I want to show if you can see one here. It happened today, but because the supply and demand area is moving, that's why I'm not going to be able to see it. So the idea of the S4 signal is it is actually a reversal trade, a reversal. Hopefully I see it here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Do you see this? Do you see this massive, massive short? See this? See what happened after that? See how many ticks from here to here, to the next area? That is 280 ticks profit. That's $1,400 profit. Right? This is the S3. S4, sorry. So S4 is when a market goes in area, reject it and give me a reversal signal. Means it's not gonna break it again in reversal signal. And it's better if this bar is at the area, but sometimes there's no problem. It's like reject it and come back and give me a short. And in this case, I don't need to be below the 100. I don't need to be. I don't mind because it's a reversal. I add my sell limit here. My stop loss is gonna be above the area, and then waiting. Your target should be here, but only for the S4. I'm not gonna add my profit target at the nearest support resistance because the S4 is very powerful and the S4 is the reversal of support. So all I need is I'm gonna need both my target in the next area and then wait. And if the area is too huge, like 600, 800 ticks, you can actually measure at 50% and add your profit in the middle. But in this case, the area is how many ticks? Yeah, 300 ticks. I would say, yeah, adding my, like sometimes you have an area like 800 ticks. So I'm not gonna wait 800 ticks, no, I'm gonna be in the middle. But in this scenario, because sometimes I need a big trade, I need big profit from time to time. That's why I'm only in S4. I'm gonna actually, and the good thing about S4 also, the risk is not big because risk is gonna be here and your profit is like 5, 6 to 1. Right? This one is S4. S5, it is freaking, S5 and S6, the same thing, breakout and reversal, but instead of using AIs, instead of using the quant system signal or AI volume, we're using trend lines. Trend lines, which is very powerful. Very powerful. Take like 3 trades today, taking the S5 and S6. So S5 is the breakout trade from trend lines, which means, I want to see it because again, the area is moving dynamically, so it's very hard to tell. Let me make an example here. So let's assume this is the supply and demand area. This a supply and demand area, right here, right? And we have a trend line, and by the way, trend line is printing automatically, so you don't need to print it. It's gonna be automatically. And there is a trend line here. I'm gonna put a line. Actually, let's make this area like this here, like this. Like this. Let's assume this area. Okay? And there is a trend line. And this trend line is going like this, let's say. Whatever, like this. Trend line. Your job is, it turns out there is a long signal here, but it's a good thing, but you don't need this actually. You don't need anything. All you need is bar, break the area, supply and demand area, and break the trend line. That's all you need to do. If it's happened, man, it's a good trade. Add your buy limit, and your target is going to be next area. which is going to be here. All right? Same with the S6. It's a reversal. Breakout from, so it's going to be reversal trade. So let's say we have a trade like this. Let's say this a trade, an area, and you have a trend line like this. Let's say like this. I'm assuming, say, market go, rejected. I don't need any signals. All I need is bar come down, close below the trend line and the area. My sell limit is going to be shit here, and my stop loss here. Boom. Target next area, or next support resistance. That's it. This is the 6 signals we use. So I explain in less than 15 minutes our whole trading system we're using every day. And we don't need to analyze the market behavior, or you didn't need to look at the daily chart. You didn't need to do nothing. All you need to do is buy 2 accounts, Apex, whatever you want to use. I prefer 150 or 100. You trade 1 contract. You make it this manual with a sound alert. When you have a trade, validate it first. You have a room for profit. Add your buy limit. Your next target is going to be here. Same with this one. And trade the 2 accounts. 2 hours in the morning, whatever you have time. If you have to, trade the whole day, trade the whole day. In the trading room, I'm trading around like from 6:30 Pacific until maybe like 8:30 or 9. Sometimes like today, I take a trade around like 11 a.m. my time, which is 2 p.m. You can, it's very valid trade, very good. If it's valid, again, the market doesn't care about the time, it doesn't care about your profit, stop, it's gonna move anyway. So if you have a valid setup happening anytime, take it. Take it, right? So the reason we take these 2 trades, the 2 accounts at the same time, because we wanna make it different, because this signal here, that on the left side, if you guys can see, it take less trades. Like the whole day, it like take 2-3 trades, the whole day. This one actually can take like 10 trades a day, maybe more. So the reason I'm doing this with the 2 accounts, and I always say, do not trade them on SIM. SIM, there is no emotions. It's nothing. Just buy evaluation account. It's not expensive. Or up to you, but I prefer evaluation. And then after a month, you will see the result for both of them. You will be familiar with both of them, and then you have a choice now. And I prefer to wait until you pass the accounts. And then you have a choice. Do I want to watch this one? Do I want to trade this one, or trade this one, or both? It's up to you. But do not put the trade, this one in auto trade and in a VPS and go to sleep. Don't do that. Monitor it, especially in these times for the market. So 2 hours in a day trading, if you make let's think about it this way. If you make a consistent, I'm not saying making $1,000 a day or $500 a day, which is very possible, by the way, in one account. But I'm saying if you can make $200 a day consistently, $200 a day consistently with one account, you can make $1,000 consistently with 10 accounts. It's a scalable. It's gonna need you some work in the beginning, but it's not hard. And you can go back, come here, and try the system, try this two accounts, and I'll give up. I want to go buy another system, and then you're gonna go this loop forever. And my advice is, it's never too late to start at the beginning. It's never too late. You have the time now, and because every struggle you have, I'm still having. I was having. So I'm coming from the future, like I said. So you can keep doing whatever you do, looking up your, all this Discord groups and people sharing unrealistic result. Someone said me, I make 10 grand today. That's good for you, but how much you make for the last year? I don't care about how much money you make today. show me the result for the last year. What's your consistency? What's your profit to loss ratio? Right? What's your max drawdown? Right? This is the result you should say. So it's not about today or tomorrow or how much you make today or tomorrow. How much? It's about long-term consistency. And just like I said, trade. And also I'm doing this in the morning. And in the morning. And by the way, I'm actually thinking to start live streaming YouTube on the. Let me know in the comments if you guys okay with that. I'm actually thinking about live streaming this on the YouTube for the next a week or two. Every day in the morning for 2 hours, you guys see the result by your eyes when you're trading live. Right? And that should be it, guys. And thank you for watching. And hopefully you see you all in the morning for our live streaming trading.